I'll be back to check 1 2 1 2. I don't wanna leave. Sing Trey. I'm just saying, it's your girl JustPatrice, live with JustPatrice. BlowRadio.com is officially in the building. Welcome to Monday, baby. You know how we get down each and every Monday, 1 to 4 p.m. Central Standard Time, right here and exclusively on BlowRadio.com. You can catch all the feels, all the sounds, all the loves, all the how about it? You understand what I'm saying? It's your girl, JustPatrice, and I'm so glad to have you joining the conversation. Today's topic, we're going to go over a discussion of, it's called Love and Happiness. And of course, I did that as a little bit of play on the love that I have for Mr. Al Green. I'm just saying. And but aside from that, I thought it was cool, but it's self-love and creating your own opportunities for happiness. So love and happiness, but self-love and creating your own opportunities for happiness. I know sometimes we figure out like what that look like. Throw my headphones on so they can stay on. But sometimes we don't always know what that looks like or what that feels like. And I want to talk about that a little bit more as we are closing out the month of February. Celebration of Black History, of course, and celebrating all of the blackness of the blackness, 24 hours a day, 365, right? Because, I mean, if you didn't notice, this is what it is. And I wanted to make sure that the proper way to lean into March, which is one of my favorite months, of course, because we get to celebrate. We can do it anytime, but it's officially Women's History Month. And I like to talk about all the things and all the people and all the stuff that help to make us as women. And of course, I love this opportunity to take and pay homage to those women that I love that have supported me, helped to make me become the person that I am, the good and the bad relationships, the relationships that are fortified, those that were lost, so all the things. But I want to be able to talk about that. And before we do, across a couple T's and dot some I's, you know how we do. Of course, if you're watching the show, then that means you're tuned into one of the social media platforms, which is awesome. So that means you might be on Facebook, which is, my personal page, Alive with JustPatrice page, Alive with JustPatrice group, the JustPatrice personal professional page that is on there. You may even be on Calm Wellness Services page. You might be in BlowRadio.com's group page, which is awesome. And all those places, make sure that when you comment, because we're going to encourage you to comment, that when you comment, make sure you say your name. And then if you're not in Milwaukee, but if you're in Milwaukee, let me know where you're from, and I want to be able to shout all that out, because sometimes you'll come up as a Facebook user, and I want to make sure that we are not missing anybody to be able to shout out. Of course, you could very well be on my YouTube channel, which is dope. I am JustPatrice, the YouTube channel, and I am actually considering opportunities to increase the content over there for me as a whole. So you're gonna find stuff about all the things that I do, and I think that it should be content like for every piece of all the stuff. You understand what I'm saying? That's why it's the I am JustPatrice. So it's not just the calm. It's not just Bartender's Lounge. It's not just the live. It's all of the things that make me me. Then of course you may be on my Instagram page, which is Instagram Live, which is cool. So we are live on Instagram as well. Hey guys over on Instagram, I hope that you are saying hi, Mr. Kazi. What up, Q Dogs in the building? DJ Dante. Hey, how y'all doing? Glad to have y'all joining the conversation. Make sure you say hi if you are on IG. And I appreciate you stopping through. And not really wanting nobody to see you that you stopped through. That's nice. But I appreciate it anyway. Say hi. And then we'll be able to engage and comment from there as well. I might just jump back and forth a little bit, just checking on the screen. So that is all of that. I'm gonna go ahead. If you log in and you see me live, that is awesome. Make sure you share the post. Share the post, please. Just share the post. That would be super. Let me see. Where am I at? I'm just lost in my social media. Just like, who lost their glasses today? Where's my glasses? I'm so glad, like, I got, like, 4 or 5 pair of glasses, seriously. Like, some of them are older prescriptions, but because my prescription hasn't altered that much over the years, this last year has been something. But over the last 2 years, I've been solid, and now I'm okay. And now I'm okay. Let me jump on here really quickly. What is that? Okay. Oh, I didn't even know that listen, it show you who's watching and where. Shout out to those logging in at blowradio.com. Hey y'all, how y'all doing? Shout out to those just chiming in on the live with JustPatrice page, my personal page. Oh, I love that I can see where y'all at. That they didn't used to do that. Come on, StreamYard, update for me one time. Mm-hmm. Can't be said I lose mine every day. Listen, I lost them. Like, seriously, these ain't the ones that I was trying to put on. I don't know where they are. The other ones. I was gonna wear my little cute pink and white and gray and black glasses. No, absolutely not. That did not happen. And unfortunately, it's not going to happen for me. Shout out to the homeboy, it can be. So I appreciate you for joining the conversation. I hope things are going well for you. Um, while you out here living, Chase done got in his bag because he want to go. Let me tell you what we can't do right now. Chase is leaving in the middle of me doing my show. Okay, okay. Somebody come get they Neff dog because Chase be doing so much. I ain't mad, but he be doing a lot. He be doing a lot. So listen. Um, Today's topic is love and happiness. Of course, it's the play on Al Green, but the whole point um is self love and creating your own happiness. You get what I'm saying? So self love and creating your own happiness. So how do we get to that instead of being so reliant on other people to make us feel good or make us feel validated or make us anything? And don't get me wrong, you know that I'm a firm believer, and I said this over several years of content, that we're created to coexist. Like, I was created to be in connection with other people, to learn relationship, to learn the things, to talk to all the things, the other language, love languages, other personal language, to be able to communicate, to be able to figure how other people think outside of myself. I personally believe that we are created to facilitate in that space, and I just don't think that I think that understanding, let me just put that, I think that understanding that what that looks like and what that means to us as individuals, I think we overshoot it. Like, we spend so much time, like we become dependent on folks. You get what I'm saying? And I don't want that for us. Like, you dependent to an extent, but like not to a fault. Like, you just completely cannot exist, completely cannot move, completely I just can't do nothing unless such and such is here or unless such and such is there. And no, no, that's crazy. Um can't be said. One chick called me a month after we stopped fucking around, talking about I found your glasses under my bed. That is hilarious. Why was that? You lost them at her house? What? You lost them at her house? And just when you woke up, was like, damn, I don't know where my glasses at. And you lost them over there, or you lost them and you don't remember where you lost them. And you go over there without your glasses, or you think she took them? I just thought I asked. Do you think she took them? Mm. I ain't gonna lie, I like these Celsius so much, like so much. But the Fuji Apple pear, that combo, that joint is mine. The Fuji Apple combo is just amazing, right? And as it should be, as it should be. Let me pull this stuff up really quickly. I hope you don't make a habit of leaving your glasses, and then that means you on the streets driving without no cassis. I don't ever know where I'm at in this share, but I'm finna share right now. I don't even know where it is at, but I'm finna share right now. Thank you. I don't know. I didn't know where I lost them. I had a few extra pairs, so I forgot about them. Listen, I understand, but I'm also gonna say that Don't be leaving stuff behind in people's houses, Tommy. Don't be doing that. That's just a recipe for sabotage. You ain't got to be like that, Craig. When you leave, you gotta take all of your stuff with you. Everything. Even your glasses. I'm looking everywhere. Under the bed, on the floor, in the back corners, behind the doors. We opening it all up, Sam, so we can make sure that you take all of your things with you. Let me make sure I'm putting this whatever. So I see y'all chiming in. That is awesome. I'm really happy that y'all are joining the conversations. I appreciate that very much. Let me see where y'all joining from. On my personal page. Hey y'all, hey, what's going on? Shout out to those that are in blowradio.com. Make sure y'all say hello so I can say hi to y'all back. That would be super. Shout out to those that are chiming in on Instagram. I see y'all. Hey y'all. I just gotta try to jump in and catch them really quickly because of the timings be so strange. But let's get it together. Let's get into this conversation. Again, you already know the conversation is always open for y'all to join me. I want you to feel free to call 414-885-4739. That's area code 414-885-4739. And don't forget that if you get a chance to tell somebody, to tell somebody, to tell somebody, right? So go ahead and share the video like I was just doing. Go ahead and click the share button and then invite your people in. And let's talk about as we get into the end of February, which is considered quote unquote the month that people talk about love because of Valentine's Day and things like that. Or we get into right before we head into March, which is March where we celebrate Women's History Month. February again, Black History Month. We start talking about honor things, all the times and opportunities for us to like love on each other, love on one another. It's always something there if we just like really commit to it. You get what I'm saying? Like really, really commit to it, which is super. But what does that look like for you? Why is it so easy to like self neglect? Why is it so easy to disregard self when you have all these other demands on you? You get what I'm saying? I was just listening to just different conversations that someone was sharing with me how it's so easy to get caught up in people pleasing as we are again taught that we need them. I need you, I need you, I love you, I need you, and I can't be without you. But we spend so much time people pleasing, walking over paths and creating opportunities for people to misappropriate us. You understand what I'm saying? To misuse you, to be treated, and you have to be more aware of that. Like you have to spend the time to take care of that. And the truth is, people be mad when you take care of yourself first. People do. People feel some kind of way when you like I got girlfriends that I would love to spend some time with, chop it up, kick it with, to go do whatever the case may be. But because their lives are so demanding and my life is, oh my God, just unreasonable, that don't happen as often as I would like. There are a lot of things that happened a little bit ago that changed the capacity of us being able to connect or build or grow or doing whatever you can um, in the right quote unquote hour. You know what I mean? It just doesn't always fall in that alignment. But people say you make time for the things that you want to. Even the sacrifices that you have to put up for them, those should be calculated. Don't just cast it all to the wind and be like, don't move for love out of desperation. You get what I'm saying? And sometimes we do that. Like sometimes we move for love out of desperation. And the truth of the matter is, you don't got to. Like it's so many people available in this world that will offer you the opportunity to, excuse me. There's so many opportunities in this world, that so many moments that create opportunities. This is the word I'm looking for. I'm trying to get the right words in the right place. So many moments that create opportunity for you to be able to do the things that you need to do that won't make you desolate to people. Like someone should be able to understand that I need to eat also. Like I don't mind feeding you, but I need to eat also. You know what I mean? Like there should be some type of ebb and flow. You know what I mean? And I'm also a firm believer that I don't believe that that every relationship is fully about reciprocation. Because if you give to me everything that I give to you, where are we getting? We're just recycling the same set of energy. And that's solid for complacency. If we just want to stay right here and grow, but we need to grow, you got to have things that I don't have. You have to have access to things that I don't have, and things that I need. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to be able to fill in the gaps. Like that's the whole point of having a relationship, to relate and then ship along the way, right? Mm, mm, mm. I'm scared to say his name, but he doing so good. He doing. I'm scared to say his name because I don't want him to stop doing good. I don't want him to stop doing good. And you shout out to Latasha Marie Calhoun for joining the conversation. I appreciate that. Listen, we out here. We here to have a good conversation. You already know. I got me a nice little cherry lemonade glass of wine. Cause why not? Cherry lemonade. It's always good. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's definitely cherry lemonade. I think sometimes you gotta. I don't know. I don't. I want. Listen. In this stage. Okay, like I'm growing like crazy, like wildfire. Just like I want to say like weeds, but it's not necessarily like weeds because some weeds are not like detrimental. You understand what I'm saying? It's only considered a weed if it's in the field where it doesn't belong. You get what I'm saying? In the field where there are others in accordance, then it is welcome. You understand what I'm saying? Like it's a weed if it's not supposed to be there. You get what I mean? So then go where you're celebrated. I wanna figure it out. I mean, we spend so much time like listening to music or creating a song list for other people or still creating go intentional gift shopping for other people. Like what are you doing for yourself? Like I'm asking. I know there's a few people on that can respond. If you want to call in, you can. The number's floating across the bottom. Look at that. Let me see if I can get it. Look at that. 885-4739. Look at that. 885-4739. All the way. Look, call. Just call in your comments. Are welcome. 414-885-4739. Look at that. It's going this way quickly. I just invite you to call and enjoy the conversation and then share with me like what do you like. This whole generation has been so about self. Like I need to do this and I need to take care of this and I need to have, and if you can't do this for me, then the entire generation literally is all about what somebody else can do for them. You know what I mean? How do we set standards of expectation if we are not taking care of ourselves? How you set standards of what it is that you need if you are not taking care of you. Like, how are we doing that? I don't know because I've been doing an ass job of it. I just wanted to say that it's been terrible, but I've been working on all the things, all the things to do all the stuff. You know what I mean? Like I want to be able to. Um, hold on a second. Let me see. Like people, I know that things happen in everybody's life, right? They do. It happens. Everybody's life. Everybody got something going on. You get what I'm saying? And what I've learned over these years is that I'm not willing to sacrifice my sanity so that somebody else can be all great. I've done that and more than enough already. Like I've sacrificed so much of who I am as a person that I really don't have much more sacrificing of myself to give anybody. And I'm a little short on patience with people that expect me to sacrifice my sanity. I just am. I'm a little short on like you want me to be. It's okay that if I'm crazy, if I'm fucked up in the head, because you good though, right? Oh my God, you risked everything for me. So we all need to be saved. Like it's so many different comments that's happening. So many different things that people are saying. Y'all, we got to do. You want to be saved. You need to be. What is it though? Shout out to everybody that's joining the conversation. Shout out to Latasha Marie Calhoun. How you doing, huh? Shout out to Lorena Star Marie. What's going on, Mama Lorena? How you doing, girlie? What's good? Calm on. It's just Patrice. Patrice. Hey, listen, I'm not sure where y'all logging in, but I know that y'all commenting, and I want to be able to acknowledge those comments for y'all. I just want to make sure that I got a thank you very much. I appreciate. Oh, there y'all go. Hey y'all. Hey y'all on my page. I can see that good. And I can comment for. I can't see when you post pictures and stuff. I have to be able to look at it another way, to see what else is going on. Shout out to my homegirl Nikki. We're gonna talk about what's coming in in the forthcoming month. We're gonna talk about that. But I mean, I want to share like all the women in my life that show me the importance of this. You know what I'm saying? And I say these things, and people be like, "What do you mean?" I'm not willing to sacrifice my sanity. I need to be available, not just to my friends, not just to my family, significant others, but like all the work. I got clients. I need to be available to and for a lot of people, and to be able to lose myself so that I'm out of control of myself for any given situation. I just can't see him want to do that. I can't see the sensibility in doing any of that. And I'm gonna tell you what I ain't gonna do. Yeah, just changing so I can adjust this radio. I love being able to make these changes real quick. Shout out to a Facebook user right here. So I'm asking, it's a couple of y'all on here. Some of y'all watching. Like I used to like, oh my, I used to go get my nails done like all the time. The nails on my hand, all the time, because that's what I liked. When I was up until I was 18, I ate my fingernails. Like when I say ate, oh my god, all the way through high school, all the way elementary. I'm seriously had a serious nervous problem, and social anxiety didn't ease up much, but shit, they shoot the hell out of them hands. Then I turned 18 and I looked at my hand. Just one day I went to sleep and I woke up and looked at my hands and was like, no, my fingers is ugly. And then I was like, girl, what that's gonna do? What that's gonna do? And so we stopped buying them. And I literally I made a decision. It was so crazy how psychologically it just happened. It's like something that clicked and then here we go. And now we don't do that anymore. And are we okay with that? Yeah, we're absolutely okay with that. But I used to get my nails done all the time. I used to have my nails done, especially when they started doing acrylic nails and nail extensions. Oh my, I had long, luxurious nails. I used to hurt my hands all the time. I used to have all kind of jams and stuff when I just rip my nail up by accident because my clumsy stuff wasn't used to having no nails and I was rough on the hands. And listen, but when I figured it out, baby, when I figured it out. You know what I'm saying? Letting that hair grow, letting my nails grow, and it just felt so feminine. It felt so it made me feel dainty. So I did it. And then a few years ago, I decided to be a massage therapist, not even considering that I would eventually have to not do my nails because it's a medical infringement or something. Like to have your nails that long trying to do massage, you can't. Not without scratching the person or breaking their skin and then possibly making them susceptible to infection and all kind of. I was like, you just went down a rabbit hole about my nails, but apparently it's facts, and I didn't love it. I didn't love it, but I understood it. So then I resulted to um staying with pedicures. Like I stay getting a pedicure. Like stay. Like that was my thing, right? Like I wanted to I had to keep my feet done. If I couldn't get my hands done, at least my feet let's stay nice. And then plus I ran through this crazy series. I just like here. This crazy series of YouTube videos where I stopped. That's how I found the toe bro and a bunch of foot doctors, right? Listen, what I can't never, well, excuse me, let me say this, like, what I hope to never experience in my life is to have feet trouble like the videos that I have seen on the internet. Because what I'm gonna tell you, what I cannot mentally even pretend to prepare myself for is that trauma. Okay, I I take care of my hands, I take care of my feet, and I take care of my teeth. Now, I would love to. Not this is me. Everybody got things scissor here. Let's. I would love to know what I look like with that clothes. You know, so you just put the little white thing there and just pretend. Then I get this argument, "Oh, no, your cap is royalty." That's fine. I just wanna know what it look like, what it would look like if and it is I had done it. I mean, that but so I make sure that my since I can't do my nails anymore, I make sure that my feet are done, like, legitimately done. I used to do my locks, make sure that my locks was super, super crispy, and then, I stopped, trying to make them so neat because I was over processing my hair which made me feel like I was obsessing a little bit, so I had to back off a little. But I know some people that wear makeup, because they like the way it feels. Some people who do bubble baths, people who like, I don't know, a glass of wine. Mhm, mhm, which I think is amazing. Um, some people who like to go traveling. Some like, what are you doing for self-care? And I know Nikki there, Lorena there. It's a couple of y'all logged in. I appreciate that. Make sure y'all tell me what are you doing for self-care? Are you taking time to read? Have you changed your eating habits? Like, what are you doing? Like, we looking at midlife all day, yo. This it. Like, and I'm just saying, I ain't gonna even lie and tell you that my midlife was like 15 years ago. I'll be 50 this year. You know what I'm saying? Like, seriously, we'll be 50 this year. And what is that looking like? What is that looking like? How's that gonna feel in my body? I don't know. And I've been watching different people as they get older re-experience themselves. So I be trying to psychologically hype myself up. Like, one day you're gonna wake up and you're not gonna be able to stand up as quick. One day you're gonna wake up and you'll be like, oh, my back, oh, my knees, oh, all the stuff. And so what are you doing now in the process? You get what I'm saying? What are you doing now for those exercises? Are you extending your legs? Are you stretching your knees? Are you like doing all the things? Like, we ignored all that shit when we was coming up. Like, somebody was trying to tell us and we was not listening, yo. We was not listening. But now, as soon as you get 40, like, oh, I need to get myself together because the next part of my year is gonna be the best part of my years. What are you doing to do that? You know what I'm saying? Lorena said, I started drinking less, eating better, and walking. That is beautiful. That is beautiful. How do you feel, Lorena, now that you're doing that? How do you feel? Like, do you feel lighter? Do you feel more active? Like, because as I've been working on, like, these last couple of months, year and a half at least, um, all the weight that I had worked so hard to gain and take off, I gained it back. So literally in like the last a year and a half, I gained like almost 60 pounds back because my stress levels had gotten so high and so out of control that, of course, I resulted to everything that I wanted to know. And I feel like I have completely self-sabotaged myself. And the concept and idea of doing outside of that is crazy. But I definitely have been doing my due diligence to work better at and work harder at realigning and maintaining myself, because we all know that that's not always easy, but it's what we doing. Because I felt better when I was lighter. My knees didn't hurt as much, and everything. I was on deck. And I'm gonna tell you what I learned. But I keep seeing this video, and I'm gonna tell you that. So this video was like messing my head up. The video says, so is there something to the effect about when you die, um, you know what's going something about if you lose weight and eat healthy or whatever, you just gonna be thinner and healthy, but you still be dead. Like, so basically, don't spend your time worrying about those types of things. And I agree and I disagree with it. I just feel like I don't think you should become overwhelmed with anything or over obsessive in anything unless it's just an opportunity to make yourself do and feel better. You get what I'm saying? Like to do and feel better. But that thing has got me. It's got me so crazy because yes, I want all the chips. I want all the chips. I want to eat a special kind of cookie. I want like all the stuff and all the sugar that I can eat, and that would just make me feel so much better in the moment. And then after it's done, it don't feel better. After it's over, it definitely doesn't feel any better. Um, so like how do you do that? Like so do you like just be like, fuck it, I'm just gonna live and live? But some people mean when people say stuff like that, I think they mean like they're literally just intending to cast all their cares to the world and just gonna do only what they want to do and it don't matter to get the other stuff done. Like how do you set that boundary? How do you set that standard and say, yeah, no, we not doing that. Yep. We not doing that. We not doing that. We not doing it to that extreme. We're gonna be mindful. Lorraine Star Marie says I feel better mentally and physically. I'm getting more into myself. Come on, sis. That's I wanna know. Like that must have been a remote. That's okay. I want to love myself so much that like I want to know all the things about me. You know what I'm saying? Like it's some stuff that I still don't know about me and the things that I like or the things that I don't like. And I'm sure that I'm not the only person. I have a lot of behaviors that a lot of people who had to grow up faster and harder than I did feel some kind of way about. I'm completely aware of that. I'm a little silly sometimes, and they didn't get a chance to be silly, so it's irritating because they don't get to experience the silly. You get what I'm saying for themselves. They had to always be one kind of way, strictly regimented and stuck into their ways. So when other people are silly or overly playful, they get irritated because some of them were punished um, for being that. You get what I'm saying? I wasn't punished for silliness. I wasn't punished for not that I don't take life seriously. I take life very seriously, but for not, over stressing about certain things, I get back to it. Like I had an entire idea of what life was supposed to look like, or we all did for I'm sure. You get what I'm saying? And how do you move in and out of that? But I was so easily adapt to change, like seriously. Like it was just like, oh, okay, well, it's gonna be like that because everybody's different. Sometimes I'm sick of me. Everybody's different. You gotta let people be themselves and spend the time that it's gonna take to, just accept them for who they are. Shout out to Tony Joe, shout out to Paris, shout out to Donovan, shout out to Sherry Weisman. Hey guys, glad y'all joined the conversation over on Instagram. I appreciate y'all. Hey. um I want to be able to like I say enough. I don't want to get back to who I was. I don't want to be the old me. The old me, I don't got no like I don't dislike this chick. Like I ain't no love lost or nothing. You feel what I'm saying? but but I feel like, girl, girl, why did you allow blah 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 blah? Or how many times did somebody have to tell you blah 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 blah? What in the whole hell were you thinking when you blah 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 blah? Sometimes like people say, don't live with any regrets. I'm not gonna say that I have regret like in my belly. There are quite a few things, moments, situations, experience experiences that I wish had not been or had not taken place. And I wish that I could alter or change the outcome of some of those things. Absolutely. I wish that there was times that I couldn't, but let me tell you, what I can't spend my life doing is beating myself up any longer. I've done it long enough. I spent enough time. Like I never, and this is crazy. Like coming up, I didn't even know what jealousy felt like until I was grown. Like I was like, okay, everything's fine, sure, no problem. I don't care. I never wanted what other people had. Like my mom did such a sweet ass job of making me content and still desire better. You know what I'm saying? Like so tell that somebody tag my mama and tell her I said it. Like I spend so much good time. Like I was I was pleased and celebratory in my spirit being of service. I love helping people. I love listening to people and using all of my quote unquote my feminine wiles and my personality and my giddiness. Oh, I loved everything about using all of those things to just make me feel better, to make other people feel better. That's why I used to love to sing, like to be able to connect to those feelings, those emotions, to be able to help you through a moment. Like I did that. And that's why I do with my massage. Like I don't have many, and I hate to use the word regrets, but I just don't. I've been extremely blessed to have been able to make some decisions in life and be like, I'm proud that I did that. I'm happy that I did that a lot for a lot of years. But I'm gonna tell you, when you become all the decisions that I made that caused me to feel some kind of way or to make me feel like, why the fuck did you do that? How did you manage that? I did. I made those decisions either emotionally traumatized or spiritually traumatized or in the middle of some shit that I just was not well. Like every decision that I made. Now don't get me wrong, it's only been this many of them because I at one point I knew better. You get what I'm saying? And then you become like cycled or cyclical in desperation and emotional turmoil, but you got to find the opportunity to like give yourself some grace, like for real. Like for real, everybody else is already pointing up fingers at you, and I'm telling you right now, your fingers. The people are mad that you're not doing what they want you to do. They are mad because you're not showing up the way they want you to show up because they need and they. If you do not take the time to get yourself together, ain't gonna be nobody. You won't even be available for them to be mad at, and they could just be mad at the fucking wind. You understand what I'm saying? Like it's some people right now that won't apologize, that go through their lives and feel like I'm not apologizing to that bitch, or I'm not accepting an apology from that person, no matter what they did, no matter what they say. They just want to be mad and bitter. You want to be mad, you want to be bitter. You don't have to do that. And I'm gonna tell you right now that accepting apologies does not create an opportunity that y'all gotta be friends or gotta be intimate again. It just lets you give you opportunity to let that shit go. You understand what I'm saying? Like you don't got to be bothered with none of that stuff. You could extend like extending an apology. Hey, look, this happened. This this happened, and I'm responsible for A, B, and C. Um, I'm offering an apology, and I would like to make amends in this particular part for A, B, and C. And if the person be like, I'm not never talking to you again. Or man, you ain't never got to worry about me. You ain't never got to worry about me. Oh, some of the things that I've heard. Listen, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with it now. I wasn't okay at the moment because you felt like okay. Anyway, let me get back to work. Get back to my point. Step back aside. Get back to my point. That's for you though. Like do all the things that you can do. You get what I'm saying? To make it right. You don't gotta drug yourself out into the middle of the street and make no complete ass of yourself so that somebody else feels better about something that you are genuinely um apologetic about. Like you can offer the apology, offer to make amends. You get what I'm saying? And if they say no, swallow all of your pride and be like, okay. And then at that moment, you know what you do? You focus on healing. Focus on smiling way more and not feeling guilty for smiling. You focus on spending time out. You gonna understand what I'm saying? And do all the things. You know what I mean? All this focus on as Rudy said, and according to the hoodie that I wore, focus on the good. If you spend all your time consumed in darkness, consumed in the hurt, consumed in, that's all you will become familiar with. Like our bodies change and quick up, like they change up so quickly. Like literally, if you can do the medical research if you want to, you can do the spiritual research, you can do the medical research, and it will tell you that you like look, watch this. Right there, I just ruined all them skin cells. Look at that. Ruining skin cells, ruining skin cells. Right? It's just on the surface, and nobody can really even see that. But microscopically, I just got busy. You understand what I'm saying? And so what's happening right now is that my body is saying, "Oh no, what is happening?" And then they gonna run to my forehead and start immediately repairing these cells. Immediately swipe, start repairing. Swipe, repair. Stop, swipe, repair. You understand? It's happening. You know what I mean? That is what's going on. And the truth of the matter is, the longer you take, like it's adapting, your body's adapting. Now, mind you, it'll never look the same. Like each part of stuff, when you scar, that's why the scars look different. That's why this the areas of your skin that scar look different, because it just won't repair the same way. You understand what I'm saying? It'll never be what it was. You will never be what you were, but that's okay, because that don't mean you're not well. It don't mean that you're not okay. It don't mean that you can't move forward and go on to better. You get what I'm saying? It don't mean that you can't. It just means that you have to do so differently. And baby, differently ain't always bad. I mean, think about it. When we was younger, I'm gonna say this out loud. Some people was drinking Boone's Farm and Mad Dog 2020 and Night Train and a Wild Irish Rose. Like that was the top shit. We was drinking wino alcohols, thinking that we was doing it. And I'm saying it all out because I'm sure I've had some of that. But the truth of the matter is, and now we drinking top shelf cognacs and fancy wines, single barrel bourbons. We out here doing it, or so we think, until we find out that there's somebody somewhere that has been um what do you call it? How do you say? A bottle of wine that's been sitting and waiting and ripening for like 50 to 100 years, if not longer. And they have just popped that little cork open and they said, somebody is putting gold flakes on their food and consuming gold. Now, what I want to know, like, your body can't break that down, yo. Now you got gold boops. I don't know. Shout out to Marima goes hard for joining the conversation. What's up, baby girl? How you doing? Shout out to cousin Kelly. Hey, your favorite bartender Kels is in the building. What's happening, G? Shout out to Kiva, Miss Thick with it. Pushing through. Hey, girly, good afternoon. Them voices for everything. Do them again. You crazy. I'm just saying. I'm gonna do some more. It's more and more. I'm just saying. Hey, there we go. Look at it. I love when y'all talk to one another and offer just engagement to and from what for to one another. Let me see. So whoever is logged in on the JustPatrice page, I love y'all for that. I love the engagement. Whoever's logged in on blowradio.com, I love that y'all live watching that right now. Oh, whoever is in Calm Wellness Services page, shout out to Calm Wellness Services, 6333 North Green Bay Avenue. This beautiful establishment that I'm in. I'm here every Monday. I'm here other days too. But on Monday, I get to be here and do this live show with you. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I can't wait until the weather break so I can open these doors. Now, mind you, I'm gonna have plenty allergy medicine on deck, but I get to open these beautiful windows and catch some of this breeze outside. I want it to be spring for real. Like for real, for real. And then I can maybe find somebody to come and barbecue. Because who don't love barbecue? I love barbecue. But that's another story. So I mean, I just sometimes, and I'll say this also. Sometimes, sometimes we need to feel loved a certain kind of way. Sometimes you need to you just need to feel it. Where did I put that remote? There it is. Hold on, y'all. Because of course I dropped the remote, but of course I'm watching and talking to y'all. I'm watching uh Don't Ban Me in the background with D Rock. Shout out to D Rock. I just want to go on it. I like to take this picture so people think I be playing, and you could actually see. I'm gonna do me and look at this, the end of it. Oh, let's see what's gonna happen. It's the end of it. Let it pop up again one more time. There it goes. It's the end of it. But I'm gonna do this live so y'all can see me taking a picture live and see the picture and see the video on in the background. Listen, I love barbecue. That's another thing that I do for myself. I like as I'm reattempting to realign my eating habits and stuff. I don't not eat the stuff that I like. I just don't eat as much of it. I don't gorge myself on it, even in the stressful moments right now, because I'm definitely a stress eater. And I'm hoping that y'all taking some of this lesson and like running with it for yourselves. Like, don't stress yourself out doing the things that don't make you happy. You get what I'm saying? Like, you doing all these other things for all these people. And I'm not saying that we shouldn't do stuff for people, because doing things for people is nice. But don't fuck yourself up while you're doing it. And if anybody isn't expecting you to do that, then trash them immediately. Immediately. It's crazy. Shout out to Big Spell. Hey, how you doing, love? Glad to have you joining the conversation here on Instagram. Hey, I'm just saying. Don't do that. And if you're requiring that of somebody, then I really want you to consider um exploring therapy options, because that is too much of an expectation on people. Like, some people said, don't let them tell you that you're too much. You're not too much. The healing that you are requiring is making it so that you are your expectations of somebody else are out fucking landish. Like, I don't care how you do other things. I don't care what you do about that other stuff. Just do what I'm telling you to do. Who the heck? That's awful. It's so terrible. It's so terrible. Don't do that to you or nobody else. You feel what I'm saying? Like, just don't do it. I just wanted to tell Tiffany that my hair is almost long enough to get those braids. I just wanted to say that. I just wanted to say that. I said I wasn't going, but I'm just saying these curls is killing. I like the fact that I like to keep my hair cut too, though. Right now, I'm just letting all of my gold. See all my golden hair is just lining up in the front. Because, when you get ready to color your hair, you have to bleach it. And my hair was virgin, of course, down to the root. It was just black, brownish, whatever color. I love the color of my natural hair, but I really like red hair. But what I'm saying is that, so right around here, I got that gold halo, and because of course, I put the petroleum jelly so that my skin wouldn't be a red like just dye. Um, because it would have been. You get what I'm saying? I definitely oh shit. I put that in place, but I probably need to darken the front part, the lining here, because of course summer coming, so I gotta go red. Soon as the color change, I'm just gonna pop that red on top of here and be like, see it though. See it. Like, this one for me is like a warm fall-ish color, like raspberry, right? I definitely wanted crimson. Just saying. Not like fire hydrant red, warmer. It's a thin line. You understand what I'm saying? But so again, we're talking about Lorena has told us what she does to take care of herself, or to offer herself some self love and creating opportunities of happiness for yourself. So love and happiness. Let me see if I can you know what I'm saying? And Lorena talked about that. Anybody else want to be able to share with us what it is that you do to create an opportunity for you to feel good about yourself, like, for real? And I don't self care is not just spa day. You get what I'm saying? It's other things. Like, it's literally things. I got a favorite cookie. I got a favorite drink. Let me tell you what I love. Like, my favorite soda. as of now is sparkling water that San Pellegrino, I believe what it's called. Um, they got the blood orange soda. I love that soda. I would have continued to drink Red Bull, the orange one, because it was absolutely delicious. If they could make that soda without the taurine, the caffeine, all the other harmful elements in it, I'm like, Red Bull, just do it minus the just do it for the flavor, yo. I know that's like they like, we not doing that. Red Bull gives you rings, it's gotta amp you up. I got you, but listen to what I'm saying. The soda itself was just delicious. So in order to offset that, San Pellegrino, I believe is how you say that. They have a series of sparkling waters, and because they have a series of sparkling waters, one of their flavors is that blood orange. And let me tell you, it's delicious. And it's not just me, it's delicious. It's always very difficult to find. That's how I know it's not just me. It's very good to find. It's very difficult to find, but it's so good. It's so good, especially when it's crispy, like super, super cold. Baby. So I like to indulge in those areas too. I like, of course, I ain't gonna say I like massage. I like giving a massage almost as much as I like getting it. And I know people don't think that because it's quote unquote work, but I don't see it like that. Like I don't feel like, well, let's just work. I gotta get it done. I don't feel that way at all. I feel like it's work and I love getting it done. It's work and it's work and you get what I'm saying? It is, but it's something about it. Being able to stay connected spiritually, doing the meditation and the prayer before, and then letting the client get on the table and then spending the time either working their feet, their shoulders, their neck, their leg, whatever it is that they need to get them to a parasympathetic space where they just relax. All their vulnerabilities are exposed so we can move some things around spiritually. We can move some energy around. We can move some muscles around because, baby, ain't nothing easier to massage than a body that is completely available for you to move all the muscles. All the energy, just lay here, listen to the music, zone out somewhere. Go on and let the moment take you wherever it's gonna take you. Give your mind the permission to be free in the space. Give your mind permission to relax in the space. All the things. Why not? Why not, yo? Why not? I think that's what I like. So I'm asking y'all. There's some couple of y'all on there. Kiva, what do you do to relax and enjoy yourself? Kelly, Marima, what do you do to give yourself permission to take care of yourself, to enjoy opportunities of self-love or creating um your own happiness? Like it's simple things. Like I'm gonna tell you, I like to sit in the window or sit in my car and taking an opportunity when the sun gets super, super bright and just let it shine on my face. And I always feel it feels so divine, like literally, like, and I'm not saying like, oh, it's divine, like you feel in some kind of situation off the back. No, when I say divine, I mean it literally feels like a hug and an embrace in spirituality. And what that does for me, starting this over for um yes. How about it? Yes, yes, I started again. What it does is so warming and welcoming. That's how I know I need to be somewhere where I could be in the sun like all the time. And be like, it's so hot there. Like it may be hot, but you can go in and be cool. But for the times that I'm available to the exposed to the outside, I want the sun to kiss my skin. Right. I want the wind to blow across my face. Like I want to feel a breeze, light, sweet breeze. You get what I'm saying? I want to be able to barbecue outside whenever I want to. And I know we live in Wisconsin, and I know I can barbecue on the porch or the backyard, or I can put up my tent and I can can barbecue wherever I want to, whenever I want to, and I don't have no problem. If I really crave it, barbecuing any hour of the year. Okay. I've barbecued in a blizzard before, straight grill, pop out. set up. But so I've done it. You know what I'm saying? You live in Wisconsin, I'm sure you have at some point in time. Um, so what that looks like though. You get what I'm saying? All the things that make you feel good. All the things like how do you incorporate those into your life? Because sometimes I forget. You get what I'm saying? What reminders do you use? You know what I'm saying? Before you get to the point where you hostile, irritated, agitated, whatever the case may be, what engagement do you use to say, you know, I would feel better if I, you know, it would feel better if I. Oh, I hope that I don't know. Have you ever had a sound bath? I just a couple of y'all on right now. Have you ever had a sound bath where the vibration of the music is literally the vibration of the sound bowl is literally ringing through your body? How is that possible? 90% 90% water. I just want to say that when you put a vibration into the water, it just never stops. It just goes and goes and goes and goes and goes until it just reduces. But even then, it doesn't really stop. But that's another story. You understand what I'm saying? Like that feeling of peacefulness, that feeling of comfort, that feeling of welcoming. It's nothing like it, yo. And the truth of the matter is, I need to take better time for myself. Like I just other people right now that would love to be able to hang out and kick it and do. I don't even know what I like. I'm trying to figure me out. Like I don't. I've changed so much. Like I don't even like the same stuff. Like I go to restaurants now and I'm specifically trying to order new things. Like I don't want to order none of the same stuff that I order. I don't want to eat none of this. I don't want none of that. Down to the way that I eat is crazy. Shout out to Marima who chimed in. She said EFT. So let's figure out EFT. Number one, meditate, caress myself from head to toe while speaking to every inch of my body until I'm smiling and crying with joy and gratitude. That's beautiful. I love that. I love that. What is EFT? Says okay. Um, let me know. What is EFT? If anybody else know what EFT is, that's awesome. Please tell me. I don't want to assume any parts of that. Emotional freedom tapping. Oh yeah, I did that when what's his name? A therapist friend of mine was helping me resolve my fear of thunderstorms. Yes, yes, feels nice, right? Come on, come on, come on, come on. Uh-huh. Do y'all gather? Do you gather? Kiva, Lorena, Mo, Kelly, do y'all gather? Do you gather with other women? Do you gather with significant others? Do you gather with family members to make you feel better? Um do you gather? Like you know they say they tell people especially in church to what is the word I'm looking for? Oh, what is the word I'm looking for? I'm looking for a specific word and I can't remember. I hate when it happens when a word escapes me. Chase, excuse me. Thank you. Um, when you all get together, fellowship. Thank you very much, Maureen. I appreciate that. That is the word I'm looking for. Do you fellowship, and do you find it necessary? Like, do you find it in because is it now more of a need, or is it more of a like just something that you do occasionally? Like, what is your requirement for fellowship? And I keep telling you, like, as I've gotten older, and maybe it's because the last couple of years, I stepped away from a whole lot of things and a lot of people trying to figure out myself, trying to get myself out of this hole. And I didn't do it with people. I didn't do it with a bunch of folk. I did it with some people. You get what I'm saying? And some people was okay for me to do it with. I don't know if I should have done it more. I don't know if I should have done it um I don't know because I didn't do it. You get what I'm saying? And I lost a lot because I withdrew and I put myself in a position of just trying to sort me out. Like I felt like I was completely lost and I had no idea who I was, what I wanted, what I needed. And while you're trying to figure all of these things out, like you're changing so rapidly, you don't even know what that looks like. You get what I'm saying? And sometimes you can't communicate that. But my goal is always, I want to do what's right. I want to do what's right for by others, and I want to do what's right by myself. How do we prioritize that though? It should always be do what's right by you, because you still with you still stuck with you still engaged with you. You get what I'm saying? You could get down, baby, if you need to. Okay, thank you. You can do all those things. N- you still, at the end of the day, you still are stuck with yourself. You get what I'm saying? And you still have to think and eat and sleep with you. You get what I'm saying? And all the stuff. And no, sometimes it's what I never imagined not remembering shit. Or having things like um things to, like, crucial parts of your memory, like, blank. Like, it's just, I don't know. And I'm not saying that things don't happen a certain way. I just want somebody, because you tell me what happened in this time. You get what I'm saying? And I don't have no problem asking that. Just like if somebody walking through, like, oh my God, hey Patrice, and I'd be like, hey, how you doing? You have no idea who I am. No, I don't. But if you could tell me, that would be awesome. Can you remind me? And then people are offended by this. But do you want me to pretend to know you, or do you want to tell me and refresh my memory? You don't know what type of trauma I've experienced that helped to alleviate or to remove this type of shit from my head. Like, you have the idea of the audacity of people. It's not the idea, it's the audacity of people to discount other people's situation and try to, well, if it was me, this is what happened with if I had done it. I don't want to deal with nobody that don't have no compassion to consider, like, what you don't even gotta like me at this point in my life. At this point, the people that I wanted to love me that didn't love me, the people that I wanted to like me that didn't like me, the people that I wanted to support me that didn't support me. I've been through all of those things. So at this moment, if you don't like me, I don't know what to tell you, yo. I don't know what to tell you. I'm working on to continually improve myself, continually improve the way that I process things, and continually find ways to make me happy. You're gonna, like, seriously, to make me happy. And what does that look like? I gotta figure it out. You get what I'm saying? And while y'all spent all y'all free forming life, growing up and maturing so much faster and having to be so independent, you get what I'm saying? And be pissed off because I didn't have to do that. And now I'm trying to do it. Even how you don't know that? Because, bitch, I don't. I didn't have to go through that. I didn't experience that. Hug my ass. Just because you had to do that, you had to go through that. Like, give people some grace. Like, seriously, everybody didn't experience all the stuff that you did. Everybody was not put in the positions that you were put in, and everybody that will not make decisions the way that you make them. I've given so much grace in that area that I think is absolutely crazy when people don't offer the same type of grace. Like, I just assume that's dumb. That's dumb. Let me see. Marina said that stopped me from laying hands on somebody when my brother died. Well, listen, if emotional freedom tapping, it stopped you from doing that. Listen, amen. Yes, the word was fellowship. Mo said, me and my family get together often, and it does a heart good. So you get together with your family. Okay, I see. Often, big often. I feel that. Lorena says sometimes, but at this stage in my life, I'm almost 52. I'm better at being by myself. I'm listening to y'all talk. You know what I'm saying? I'm listening. I'm just taking it all in. There's no judgment here. I just want to know, like, do you spend time? Like, how much time are you spending by yourself? You get what I'm saying? Like, do you spend time with your family? Are you one of those people that need to be with your significant other all the time? Does your significant other need to be with you all the time or a lot? You get what I'm saying? Whatever that is. And again, no judgment. Just I'm asking because I got questions. Like, I want to know what that looks like. You get what I'm saying? How do you spend that? Shout out to Sport My Fitness MKE over on Instagram. Shout out to Tony Cole Instagram. Hey, how y'all doing? Glad to have y'all joining the conversation for sure. Um, what does that look like? I'm asking because I want to know. Like, I'm learning, and the way that you get, I'm in pursuit of knowledge. right? In pursuit of true happiness, pursuit of true self-satisfaction. What does that look like? What does that feel like? What can I expect from da da da, in the future? Am I okay to assume da da da? Like, where are we? You know what I mean? And like, these are lessons, and I'm a firm believer that when you have to sit at the foot of griots and you learn from them, and people have experiences that you could never. You get what I'm saying? You take in their information. You don't necessarily have to do exactly what they did, but you take all of that in, and then this is how you choose. This is how you make these decisions. This is how you figure out what your next stage of engagement should or should not be. Like, this is how you do that. Mhm. This is how you do that. And what does that look like? Right? I don't know. Mhm. You know, it's interesting how when you experience certain traumas, you start recognizing this behavior in other people. And it all becomes, I mean, I could do it, anybody could do it, but would you do it? Because we all could do it. The question is, though, are you doing it? Would you do it? Are you what's happening? Oh, this lipstick on my drink. I don't like it. Are you doing it? Can I trust you? What does trust look like? You know what I'm saying? How much time do I have to spend focus on that? Because am I really living and enjoying my life if all I'm focused on is I can't trust them. I don't believe nothing that they say. I don't want to live like that. I don't want to do that. And I don't want to spend myself. I'm not going to spend my the rest of my life um burrowing in depression. Like, it's crazy. I'm already fighting it every day. I'm already balancing with chemical this and offset this and trying to deal with everybody got the stuff that they're dealing with, right? And so if you got things that you're dealing with and I got things that I'm dealing with, at what point do I prioritize being available to and for you? At what point do I prioritize um, having access? And how do you be available to hundreds and thousands of people at the same goddamn time? You cannot. So now the people's like, well, no, you have a circle of people, and they're there for you, and you're there for them. What circle of people? How do you pick and choose? You pick and choose your friends. When I say pick and choose your friends, I'm not you pick and choose who you become friends with, but so only some people that you consider friend or that you consider family is worthy of your time. Like, what if somebody needs you? That you said you love them, that you care about them, and they need you. But like, they not a part of the Fab Five, I'm gonna call it that. Then you can't be available to them. I'm trying to understand. I got a bad habit of being available to people that other people don't think I need to be available to. And then when I'm available to them, they become the same type of people that they said I didn't need to be available to. That makes no sense to me. None at all. Do people still like, do you still burn candles and do baths? Like soaks? Like, everything is so people are so afraid of everything being ritualistic. We've been burning candles and taking baths forever. And now it's, "Oh, you can't do that. You shouldn't do that." And you wonder why. Why shouldn't I do that? Why can't I do that? What's the problem with me doing A, B, and or C's? Look out, Chase. You get what I'm saying? Why shouldn't I? Why can't I? Chase, please don't do that, baby. Thank you so much. All the time. I love it. I'll see you around, Lorraine. Let, baby boy. Here, let mama help you. There you go. There you go. Good job. Good job. Lorena Star Marie says all the time, I love it. T. Arsha. Arthur says, I had some friends who had to be under their spouse boyfriend all the time, which isn't a bad thing. But I, on the other hand, did not want my ex husband under me all the time. I preferred that he hung out with his friends at times. Baths help me sleep so much better. Listen. So here's the thing. Like when we start just a quick thing on couples. Like I've never been the girls hang out over here and the guys hang out over here type of couple friend thing. I just never been able to do that because I'm typically not similar to the group of girls that would be with the guys that my significant other is with. It's very interesting. It might be a one or two, but they was always into some stuff that I just was not, and their behaviors was just not. I could never get into that, so I was never on the couples, and we'll all go, and then we because then I gotta make friends with people that don't see life the way that I see life. You okay, baby? Good job. They got to see, you know what I'm saying, and so not the saying um that I don't respect uh other people's in their relationship. You can do whatever you want to do, and how y'all manage it. Mm, all the women have to be in the kitchen because all the women are cooking. So that's where they hang out and their family. And so you have to learn to adapt some of these behaviors when you become a part of a couple. You learn to do what they do in their family, and they learn to do what you do in your family. And sometimes it go well and sometimes it don't. And I'm just saying, and picking me up, having me come with you to a family barbecue, and then dropping me off with your aunts, sisters, cousins, whoever, it's probably not gonna go like you think. It's probably not like you think. You don't got to. We don't got to. We don't got to. I'm just. It's not that I don't think that they bad people. We don't got to though. T. Arthur says same here. Listen, everybody got their thing. I'm just trying to figure out what y'all do to take care of yourself. Some people go to the hair shop. Do y'all go? Do y'all get hair shops? Listen. Some people go get facials. Some people get their hair removed and do um, body care. Some people, them, I'm speaking specifically on women. And because I'm not a guy, I don't know what guys do per se. I can only know what they said that they do. Some of them go fishing. Some of them go hunting. Some of them go to the game. Some of them sit around, smoke cigars, talk shit, and live a leisurely life. Sit around, smoke cigars, and drink, I don't know, whiskey or bourbon because I don't know. That's what you do when you're 50. It's not really, but I mean, at whatever. You get what I'm saying? And so, like, I'm asking y'all, what it is that you do? Like, do you like to cook? Have you taken up a hobby? Like, as we get older, like, what are you finding that you like? I have so many. I miss painting. I miss painting. I miss candle making. I miss. I want to try pottery. I want to try pottery. And I was originally like, I'm gonna put together a group and then we can all go and touch this. I used to do that a lot. I used to let's go to the movies and then put a group together a group of movies and we all go to the movies. Right? Let's go to the and we put all together stuff and then we all go to I'll put together a show, no problem, no problem. You know what I'm saying? And then you realize that you don't gotta come to my party. You don't gotta do none of that stuff. As a matter of fact, I don't even know what's happening the week of my birthday, and trying to figure out, am I gonna be in the city? Am I gonna be in town? I'm literally efforting plans to be out of the country. I feel like I deserve that. At least be out of the state of Wisconsin. I feel like I deserve that. You know what I mean? Like, what is that gonna look like though? I don't know. I have to figure it out along the way. I don't know what it's gonna look like, but I'm gonna figure it out because again, I'm in the middle of trying to make some things right in my life. I got under how do I say this? If my life was a building, it was crashing. Okay. The building was falling down quickly. Okay. And instead of vacating the building, I just went to the basement. Instead of trying to make some adjustments, I did. I went in the basement and I hid in the basement and I allowed all these levels of rubble to damn near crush me. Damn near. Um, I evacuated the building, which means I put everybody else out, and then I lay there in the basement of the building and allowed it to crash on my face. Um, and now that I realize, one, I didn't die. Two, I'm still here. Still got to take care of, and so now I have to, in order to live this life, um, I gotta make some repairs. I had to make some repairs, and I started with um an attempt to make good on some personal relationships, whether it was professional, whether it was family, or it was social. You know, some of that blended a little bit, and not all of it went well. And so I spend the time trying to recover from that because you just assume, well, and it don't always go that way. So what you're doing in the process, well, what I've been doing now in the process is just trying to be well. Like how do I figure out what do I need? How do I figure out the next steps? Like there's a beautiful little stream situation right here in the yard at the house, right? I mean at the center. And I swear, like a part of me want to sit um on this little beautiful piece of brick here. And we know that I can't sit outside in the grass because unfortunately I got a shitload of allergies that, life ain't made it possible for me to be able to enjoy those things. Come on. You get what I'm saying? So I had to do other things. I got to sit in other places and I have to engage in other capacities. Get comfortable, baby. And but still, I choose to seek things that make me happy. Okay, I choose to seek things that make life feel a little bit less turmoil ish. I don't go out as much as I used to, like clubbing and hanging out and being excessively intoxicated. I I'm not even trying to spend my money that way. The money that I got, I'm just trying to figure out some stuff. And then the truth of the matter is, it's other things that I'd rather do. Other things that I would much rather do. You want to go? I got social anxiety. I want to deal with people in their spaces don't that aren't as welcoming as I need them to be when I go back out. I'm tired of the side eyes. I'm tired of people and they smart ass smiles. I'm tired of all of that. But I was tired of it then. And now I determined that I don't really have to put up with any of that. I don't have to put up with any of it. And the truth of the matter is I'm not. Just not, I'm not gonna do it anymore. And what that looks like is that means that I need to find a whole other source for entertainment. I find a whole nother opportunity for thank you, son. A whole nother opportunity for building and connecting. A whole nother opportunity for dot dot dot. And it ain't easy. It ain't easy. And I don't want to live in a circle of life that keeps me in the circle of life that I have been in all this time. I just don't want to do that. And what does that look like for me? I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. But I want to be happy and I want to do it and I want to do it so that I can be the best version of myself for my family. Like, I'm very blessed to have both of my parents still in this realm. And I'd like to spend time with them, to figure out what they need, how are they adjusting to getting older. I'm sure that's not easy. Surgeries, health concerns, health scares, all as we get older, they become more frequent. You know what I'm saying? You got to explain to people. So shit, I'm sick of having to do all of that. I don't have to anymore, but you get to the point where you pretty much have to. You say, "It's Patrice, you didn't come to my. I was at the emergency with my mom. Oh, and it's just not assumed anymore. At no point in time, if I could be there, then I would. That there are other things that are happening. And it can't be everything. Something happening in your life all the time. It is, and unfortunately, I have not been how do you say granted a little bit of a break. Not yet, and it'll come, I'm sure, but it ain't happening right now. And right now, all the shit is happening. All the things is happening. You get what I'm saying? It's so great. I see some of my what's the word I want to look for? Some of my peers that are now exploring opportunities in media. I see some of my peers now that are enjoying just different avenues of life, and I like to see them spread their wings and learn a little bit and do a little bit of something else. I think it's great. You know what I'm saying? But I also am just very much in a position where I also feel like I am over supporting people who don't support me in the same capacity. You want me to do what? Like, let's go back. You can think about when you used to support me or when I used to support you. And if when I used to support you wasn't good enough, still isn't good enough, because when I used to don't flatter you well, then don't believe at one point in time you can tell me I used to be there all the time. I used to come see your stuff, Patrice. I used to. This a lot of things have just changed so much. You get what I'm saying? Like all the things that are changing so much, and what I used to. Again, I am not a. I'm not. I am not. I didn't used to be. Let me see. I didn't used to be the. If you don't come to my party, if you don't come to my party, then why would you come to my party? I used to didn't give no. I used to didn't care. And not because I didn't care if you came to the party. It's because I understood, and I still understand. People got shit to do. Life happens sometimes. You get what I'm saying? And if you were, how do I say this? If you had invested enough time to come up with a lie, so that instead of just saying, Teresa, I don't want to, or I'm not coming, and you opted to create uh a build up enough reason so you didn't feel some kind of way because you thought I would feel some kind of way because you did or didn't. I'm sorry that you went through all of that trouble because you didn't have to do all that. And you don't have to pretend to support me. You don't have to pretend. Like, I don't want to deal with nobody that feels you got to pretend. If you don't like me, you don't like the things that I'm doing, you don't want to be involved with me, you don't want to connect with me because somebody told you that I be very quiet. It's always more than one side to a story, fam. And if you don't hear the whole story, you are fucking missing out. If you want to pass judgment on something that you think that I've done or something somebody said and you don't want to get the whole story, I don't care. I don't. I did at one point. I used to feel like, man, I'm tired of being responsible for other people's mess. I'm tired of other people. Baby, knock yourself out. Knock yourself out. But when you come for the truth and I give it to you, guess what's gonna happen? When you come for the truth and I give it to you, guess what's going to happen? All the things. All the things. And I plan to make sure that all the things is going down. Absolutely all the things is going down. Because why not? I want you to know. And if it's not for me to tell you, okay. If it's not for me to tell you, then gotta make it gotta interrupt that right on the way. Go snatch it right on out the option. And I know a lot of people will be like, come on, I don't have to. I don't have to. I don't even want to. I used to want to have to defend myself all the time. Man, I can't just let nobody speak bad about my character. I still am a firm believer that my name is all I got. And the truth of the matter is, it be out here people just be smudging, and it only be part of the story. I need you to get the whole story. If you don't want to get the whole story, then don't, and it's okay. It's okay, Chasey. It's okay. No, 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 no. Come here, baby. Come here, Chase. Come here. I know you want to see, but don't do that. Come here. Come on. Thank you. You understand what I'm saying? So, Marima said, "I don't tell the story. Believe them, babe." Listen, that's fine. I don't tell because it's always more than one side to the story, and if only thing that matter is what your friends say. If the only thing that matter, like you gotta be willing to get all the truth, even if it's on my side. That's why I don't talk shit about people. I'm not trying to. I'm trying to. I be quiet. I don't talk extra shit about somebody unless I just don't fuck with you. And even then, I be like, hey, I don't fuck with them. And that's all I say. I don't be like, well, they did this and they did. I know. No, no, you're gonna have to figure that one out on your own. I don't have the best. I didn't have the best relationship with them. That's my answer. I didn't have the best experience with them. However, my experience may not be your experience. So do something because people change. You understand what I'm saying? And it may have been something about me that didn't work in this relationship. And I'm okay with that. I understand it. It may have been something about me that made you feel like, damn, like so I don't talk shit about people because because of that. Like you have to figure it out. You have to figure out the dynamics of your relationship on your own. You get what I'm saying? Do I feel some kind of way if somebody you know is talking shit about me, or somebody that we know is talking shit about me, and y'all kick it? Do I feel some kind of way about you? Probably. Is it gonna change my engagement with you? Probably not. Am I watching you now? Yeah, I gotta be mindful of how you. I gotta watch how you move. And I gotta do extra recon on how you move. There are people that I know that don't talk to other people that I know. Some people make really hard decisions, but sometimes people don't be honest with themselves. Like I know that happened. That was pretty fucked up. But we need to look at the whole scenario. And the truth of the matter is, fam, you was kind of whack. You had done some shit, yo. That's probably light work for what you had coming. Honestly, on this side of the table, but that ain't for me to judge. So the truth of the matter is, I got nothing to do with that. I don't have anything to do with it, and I make sure that now, mind you, I'm not hanging out with pedophiles. I'm not hanging out with rapists. I'm not hanging out with murderers. I'm not because that's just my personal opinion. I ain't doing it. That's those are my levels of morality that are being taken into consideration, and I'm not going to do that. But in order to do the things that make me happy, the things that make me smile, the things that make me feel good, I'm not going to give nobody else the opportunity to take that away from me anymore. I'm just not. I'm not. I don't think that anybody should. Don't allow me to do anything that take away your happiness. Don't allow me to ask you for anything that's going to make you sad or going to make you feel overextended or over obligated. Don't allow me. You understand what I'm saying? Don't even if I'm telling you, whoever you are, don't allow me to ask anything of you that is going to make you because just the answer, just tell me you can't. And or you're unable. I can't, I'm unable, or even I don't want to. And because I'm a respect that. You may not. And I understand that also. You may not respect it, but I'm gonna respect it. I'm gonna make sure that I respect it because that's just the way that I'm built. That's just the way that I'm built. Let me see. Marima says, I learned to stop defending lies long ago. I was 50 years old when my heart got broke by someone lying on about me to someone else that I thought knew and loved me better. Damn. The one and only time someone lying on me ever mattered. They're both toast. Aw. I'm sorry to hear that for you. I legitimately am. I think that sometimes, giving people, you got to give people room to make their own choices, and all I can do is respect that. you're gonna think what you want to think. You're gonna do what you want to do, and move how you want to move. But what I'm telling you is, you got to make that choice. Don't even and if I'm comfortable enough to say, don't allow me to ask anything of you that makes you uncomfortable. Don't do it. If I ask you for something and you sigh, move a certain kind of way, breathe a certain way, I will withdraw the request. Not because I'm like, oh, you ain't gotta act funny if you don't want to do nothing for me. Not that. It's because I'm not gonna do anything that's gonna put me out for nobody. And I don't want nobody to do nothing for me that's gonna put you out. I don't want you to feel weird, odded out, uncomfortable, embarrassed. I don't none of that. None of that. You don't gotta do, you don't just say no. I don't want to, I can't. I'd rather not. Whatever the case may be. I don't want to, I can't, I'd rather not. Are you kidding me? Get the fuck out of my face. However you want to look at it. However you choose to look at it. Mm, mm, mm. However you choose to look at it. And then call it what you call it. Because the truth is, nobody has to put up with somebody else's bullshit. Um nobody is required to accept being treated poorly. You know what I'm saying? I mean, don't get me wrong. I know there are some circumstances where people are um taken, or um in extreme abusive situations. There are, you understand what I'm saying? Then there become circumstances and consequences that make it a little, the things come into play that make making these type of decisions a little bit more, when you become in danger, when you are in hurt, harm, or danger. It makes it a little more difficult to move in the capacity of any of that, you go. And the truth is, we don't always get to do that. You get what I'm saying? We don't always get to choose those situations for ourselves. And so we have to move and recover from those positions, which is not easy. So we're talking about, we're talking about situations that don't include those moments, okay? You don't have to be in a relationship with nobody that don't really like you. Your friends is not supposed to always talk shit to you. That's gotta be a Milwaukee thing. And I don't want to say a Milwaukee thing. I don't know if it's a Milwaukee thing, it's a black people thing, if it's cultural, I don't know. If it's urban, I don't know. But I know that we find it so easy to ridicule, embarrass, make fun of, pick on, tear down the concept of other people's opinions, ideas. It, like, my whole thing is, I don't gotta like what you like, and I may even yuck your yum, but I'm not changing. I don't like you any less because of it, and I'm not gonna ride it till the wheels fall off. I'd be like, I'm not eating that. Anybody know me? I'm not eating no motherfucking blue cheese. I'm not. Not only do it stink, not only is it ugly. And this is me, Patrice. This is my personal opinion. I can say what I want to say, whatever. Okay. I don't like it. And not only of that, I'm allergic to it. So I don't want no goddamn blue cheese. I don't want blue cheese on it in the kind. I don't like chicken wings. But we know this. I'm not eating no chicken wings. Every now and then I want to eat a chicken wing because I like the crunch of the it's gotta be fried. It's gotta be battered. It's gotta be fried. You get what I'm saying? It's gotta be battered, it's gotta be fried, and then it gotta have some sauce on it. I don't want no just regular old chicken. That's just me. You get what I'm saying? Some people like that. I love that y'all like that. I love that for you. I want the sauce on mine, and I want it breaded sauced. You know what I'm saying? I don't want a naked wet wing. Trying to use all the terminology that go along with it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look, they got to do what they got to do, what they like. Tree's not eating it. Okay. Every now and then you're like, let me get it a wing because the Munchies by Detroit style Munchies might have made some wings, and I'm gonna say, let me get the top parts of them, and then I can eat my own 6 wings and not complain and have nobody complain to me about how I'm eating it, which is terrible because I leave so much meat on the bone, but the meat be wrapped with those little veiny things, and I don't want to eat that. You get what I'm saying? I also don't eat beans. And I don't want no beans. Well, I'm take that back. I don't like beans. Okay. My mom makes a really good red beans and rice. And I prefer the one that she make when she after the holiday ham, whatever that is, and she used that ham and all the sweetness that come with it, and how she sweeten up the beans with that. And the preferred if it's a Camilla bean. Listen, there's so many different details that go along with it. I don't hate it. If I was starving and I needed to eat some lima beans or some northern white beans or black eyed peas, I could eat it. Pork and beans, I can eat it. I don't like to. I don't like the this so crazy. Check this out. In the meat of the bean when it breaks down, okay, or even if you leave it as it is, and once it becomes super tender and you have to consume it, the there's a texture in the meat of the bean, and it's very fine. It's a very fine, grainy texture. I don't like the way that feel in my mouth, and because of that, I ain't eating it, yo. But I don't got to. You understand me? I don't have to. Mhm. But I just can eat the things that I like, right? I can eat the things that I like, and that's what I do. I eat the things that I like, the things that make me smile, the things that make me happy, and that is what I do. Okay. I don't watch a lot of movies. I don't go to the movies. I don't watch a lot of TV. I don't see a whole lot of like I be looking at all these people like I look at like right now the progressive commercial right now. LL Cool J is on there. He got all his facial hair missing, and I'm sure he bald headed. I remember when Ella was a teenager. You get what I'm saying? And now all these moments are happening where all the people around me, Sally Fields is old. You understand what I'm saying? And Meryl Streep is old. You understand what I'm saying? And now seeing all these people do all these things in all these places. You understand what I'm saying? And acknowledging, like if I have to acknowledge that they're older, I gotta acknowledge that I'm older. And but what does that mean for me? You get what I'm saying? And they still doing their thing, taking in the capacities the way that they're able to. Patty LaBelle is old. Gladys. You understand what I'm saying? Al Green is old. Okay. But what I'm trying to explain is acknowledging their approach of mortality acknowledges my approach to mortality. And as I look in this mirror and I look at myself and I'm, acknowledging a compliment that my sister Chris just gave me. You get what I'm saying? That teal looks beautiful with the red. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Um, when I as I'm saying that, I'll give myself, I'm like, she's old too. You get what I'm saying? And what does that mean? But what does that mean though? Marima said it's nasty. What's nasty? What's nasty? The chicken? Because I don't eat that. Or blue cheese. Because I don't eat that either. You get what I'm saying? There's a lot of things I don't eat. It's things that I just don't like. And I think that you don't have to like it. And I've tried some things. I don't want nothing slimy in my mouth. And I can see the texture when I eat it. I'm not eating it, yo. And if I can smell that it stink, I'm not putting it in my mouth. I don't eat oysters. And why would I do that? Why would I do that to myself? Who wants to do it? I'm not doing it. I don't want to eat any type of food that I have to eat and it's chewy and it tastes like I'm licking the ocean. I'm not going to do it. Now, do I want to stand next to the ocean and smell it? Of course. The Pacific is beautiful. The Atlantic, beautiful. I enjoy every bit of that. I just don't want to consume nothing that reminds me that I'm eating it out the ocean. It's very, very, very rare that I'm surprised. I promise you that I am so surprised that I am not vegan. I think I'm not vegan or vegetarian because I'm just not disciplined enough. I think that's what it is. I think I'm just not disciplined enough. Yeah, she said blue cheese. Yeah, I'm just not disciplined enough. But while I'm doing it, like I sit here on Mondays and I talk with you guys and we spend this time together and we connect. I like this chair and I like the way the sun bounces off the floor and comes to these windows in here. I like the way it feels in here. I like the way it smells in here. And it makes me feel good. Like so good. So good. You get what I'm saying? Like the aromatherapy in the building, like the smell of the candles, the sense of all the things. Hmm. All the stuff. It's enjoyable. I love candles. I love aromatherapy. Like these are the things that they make me feel good. And but the question is, why don't I engage them in as much as I should? What is the offset that's got me? I'm denying myself all these things that make myself happy. Like why do I disconnect from these spaces? Why do I fight off this, or why do I not make this available to whatever the case may be? Why? Why? How is it that something that is so right for me emotionally, mentally, spiritually, how is it that something that's so right for me that feels so good, why do I disconnect from it? It's nice being around my friends and watching them be all of themselves and hang out or whatever. I don't have to be in a twerk circle. I don't never have to be nowhere that we shaking our ass. I don't give no fuck about shaking my ass, nor do I care to engage the lesson of there. And I don't care. So if that's what we doing when we get together, then you gonna be irritated if I'm sitting off to the side enjoying my drink. That's not what I want. I don't even want to do that. I don't care to learn to do it. Nothing about it. And if that's what you want to do, knock yourself the fuck out. Cause I don't. And be okay with that. I don't need to go to the mall and shop endlessly, up and down, whatever the case may be, go into all the stores and see the newest items. I don't have to do that either. That's not what makes me happy. It don't make me feel good. I don't care to do any of that. You ain't no fun. You don't want to do you. I'm not the fun that you want. Then we don't got to talk no more. And you don't want to enjoy that. Well, I mean, that's what I rather than you find somebody to do that with. Do that. Now, I don't have a problem with you going out and hanging out with other friends, doing all this shit. I don't want to do. You want to go to a good restaurant? I'm in. I'm in. I might go to a movie theater. I might because, what we going to see though? Because that also matters. You get what I'm saying? Do I want to go for a drive? Of course, I want to get in a car and just go. Yep, I'm with that. Do I want to? Do I like billiards and those type of activities? Yes, yes, I do very much. Yes, I do very much. I don't need to go to the mall. I don't need to shop on all the new places on online to buy the new shoes or Sheen or Temu or Amazon or Walmart or wherever. I used to like Ashley Stewart a lot. That clothes. You understand what I'm saying? So if I have to buy something, I need something to wear. I know where to shop. But then those the things that don't make me feel good. I can sit here, put some headphones on, listen to music, drink a glass of wine, a cocktail, some coffee, some tea, sit in the sun, and just listen to music all day, all day. I would love to go to the nightclubs around the city and just enjoy watching and listening to these bands play and all that stuff, whatever. But every time I go, I got to deal with the judgment of all the shit that come along with it, and nobody wants to deal with that all the time because you want me to be doing something else. You feel like I should be. Such a brokenhearted disappointment. I'm so sorry that I've broken your heart and I've disappointed you in my inability to follow through and be everything that you thought I should be by now. I don't really care anymore. I used to. I used to put a lot of what's the word I'm looking for? Equity. A lot of real estate. There it is. In caring about the fulfillment of others' expectations. Was entertainment for a lot of years and had a manager and I had a group and I had a lot of expectations that I had to fulfill during that time. That that became a lifestyle. Not being able to go to karaoke because I want to go to karaoke and fuck up the song because I don't care. I want to say do 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 and fuck it up. I don't care because I just enjoy singing the song. But when you belong to a group and you have to represent a certain group, then people expect that you don't fuck up Or Patrice, you can sing. Why you acting like that? Because that's how I want to sing the song. I want to sing the song like this. I'm at karaoke. Shut the fuck up talking to me. There's free reign. There's fun here. I want to be able to enjoy this other stuff. You get what I'm saying? Let me do it without the expectation of perfection. My goodness. Everything. If you don't do this, it's gonna you can't do it. You gotta make sure you're the best. I don't need to be the best at everything. I spend enough time in my life, trust and believe, living up to expectations. I just want to enjoy it. I just want to enjoy it. I got a homegirl and a couple of people that are friends of mine that are chefs. Now, I ain't never cooking for y'all, yo. Not because I don't think that I could cook, but when I would do other things. It's like I feel like the pressure of the judgment that would come from that, and not that they would judge me, not that any of these people are in the capacity to to judge me. You get what I'm saying? But that's like me saying, um, I'm trying to think what industry. You get what I'm saying? Kimberly Carver Wilder, best esthetician, hair removal, wax person, statewide, regionally. Okay, I'm not gonna call Kim and be like, "Sis, do you want me to do your eyebrows, bitch? No, she'll fight me so quick. No, I'm not gonna call her and ask her to do her eyebrows. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even gonna kind of sort of make a suggestion to do it, cause no, no, no. You get what I'm saying? Because that's like talking to a guru and telling a guru, "Hey, I got this new." I'm not doing it. I got friends that chefs. I'm not. Now, will I cook something for you that I'll make a crawfish pie because I've never because I know I can do that and I could do it well. I will feed you that. But I'm like, I'm not even making you no regular old pancakes or regular. I feel like, man, I'm like that. I feel like that's so insulting. Not that I don't want to feed you. It's a love language. I do all the other stuff. What else you need, yo? What else you need? You want me to make you a cocktail? I make you a regular cocktail. You know what I'm saying? It might not be bomb and smoked and all. I'm gonna do my best to make it a good thing for you, though. Honey, you okay? Almost done, baby. Okay. Chase be getting in his bag. Like, can we be done now? I'm just saying, like, it's not. I will do other things. You get what I'm saying? Like, How do I say? Titus is a massage therapist. Okay. Listen, it took me a long time before I would offer it. I'm like, bro, we could exchange. But when you even okay, Mario, um, what is Mario's last name? Let me try to find Mario's last name. I'm massaging dude. Like you have like when you just like the guru saying to you, ah, just Daniel's son. Daniel's son my ass. That's fine. Until I'm ready. Like I got to be ready. I got to be ready and feel like I see you. Hey, what's going on? I see y'all joining on. Okay, what's going on? Lisa Pooh, what's happening? How you doing, darling? Marcus, how you doing? Glad to have you joining the conversation. I'll see y'all on Instagram. Look, y'all. I ain't finna do it. It's certain. I mean, if people do certain things that they do, and I'm a firm believer in. Listen, I'm not finna tell D Rock no goddamn jokes. It's not gonna happen. D Rock ain't ever finna say tell me, hey, she's come open for me. The hell you say? The hell you say? They're gonna bomb so bad. People off. We don't want that. We don't want that for anybody here. You know what I'm saying? People do. I want to do the things that I enjoy. I want you to do the things that you enjoy. I'm not gonna cut your grass either, or tell you how to grow your plants. You know, it's like I'm not calling Angela and telling her which herbs to use for nothing. I'm asking though. Hey, I don't know what type of plant this is. Is this it's all right to do whatever you call the people that do what they do. You know what I'm saying? And you share people You share with people the talents. This is my own weird rules or whatever. I'm not cooking for Kiva either and her husband. I'm not doing that. Lorena Star Marie said, I gotta run. Y'all have a good evening and be safe. Love y'all. Hey Lorena. Hey, listen, real quick, can you put your link up here? I know you recently started a new venture. Can you share your link, please? That would be awesome. Thank you so much. Chase, get away from there. Chasey. Unbelievable. Yeah, thank you. Yeah. Can you share the link if you got a moment, Lorena? That would be awesome. Um, that would be great. So I saw somebody that keep changing their Facebook name and they be commenting on stuff and they want you to talk to them like you know it's them. I don't even know that's you, yo. Until it's like, how you don't know it's me? You want me to click on a link and then you want me to go through all the pictures and to prove I can't. I can't. Oh, I don't know. I just know we talk about love and happiness, and I'm saying all these things so you know that I literally I work hard to not lose my fucking mind, not to stress out, not to succumb to the expectations of other people, not to put myself in a position where I am only moving in the spot in the places or in the areas that make sense to somebody else. And I want you guys to move in a capacity that makes sense to you. I want you all to move in a capacity that make you smile. I want you to do the things that make you feel good about who you are. I want you to focus on the things that trying something that you didn't think that you would try before. You know what I'm saying? Like the grass will be green soon. Even though we are absolutely still in the middle of winter, but the grass will be green soon. And if you need to, go put your feet in the grass. Try it. Try be barefoot in the grass. Go find the dirt or soil next to where your home is. If there's a plot of some sort that you can add your that there's grounding dirt there. Try to see what that feels like, or put your hands in it and see what it feels like. It's crazy, right? Connecting in that capacity, you just never know. Find a food that you've always wanted to try to make, and then take the hour or so to make it. You know what I'm saying? To prep and get all the things together. Like spend your time trying to do it. And if you bomb, so what? You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna tell you to practice cutting nobody hair unless you go get you a mannequin. Don't mess with nobody hair. You know what I'm saying? Don't practice on other things. You understand what I'm saying? Like try it. What do you like? I don't know. I don't know. That means you got a whole lot of trying to do. You got some experimenting to do. You got some questions to put out there. You got some room to try to sort it out. What don't you like? Make a list of that. These are the things that I just don't ever want to do again. Like for real, never want to do again. Don't just be like, I'm tired of this today. I don't know, whatever it is. I'm not never working again. We all work at some kind of capacity, at some doing something. Whether it's I don't care if it's a phone call in exchange to facilitate a deal, do brokering a deal. That's still work. Whatever it is, you might change the kind of work that you're doing, but don't be unrealistic. I mean, we all here. We gotta do something, right? Whatever that looks like. However that moves, or whatever that thing is that I'm never just gonna sit around the house. Whatever you need to do. Some people want to exercise. Some people need to be motivated to exercise. I'm some people. I want to exercise. I want to get up every morning and go to the gym. I want to be able to do that. I want to get up every morning. I want to go to the gym. I want to not have to worry about Chase jumping on my face or my back or my chest because he is looking for some right now attention. And I want to be able to roll over, before I go to work, and I want to be inspired to get up and go to work out. That's what I want to be able to do. That's what I want to do. I want to be able to do that. I want to be able to do it, and I want to be able to do it with the same fervor as I get up and I come here. Like I love coming here, and I like how you talk for like 3 hours. I'm talking to y'all mostly, mostly. You set up these conversations, and you set up these little bits and pieces, and you set up the engagement. What is that supposed to look like? How do we move this space? What do we do to make? Oh snaps! Let's see what happened there. Oh, look at that. There it is. Uh, Excellent. And this is the final time for Don't Ban Me. I'm gonna play it again. I usually play it 3 times while I'm here. Why not? It's 3 hours. I got 3 hours. I'm watching. I'm here looking at this for 3 hours. I'm gonna do 3 hours over there. Ooh, wait, look at this little girl. I don't watch scary movies either. I just want to say that also. I don't like scary movies. I just want to do the things that don't cause additional stress. I think that I've spent too much time in my life um in moments of duress, and I don't have to. I don't have to. I spend too much time in my life bending over backwards or appeasing other people, doing the things that make them feel some kind of way. And I'm at a point now where I just want to smile a lot. And not based on what other people thought was happening. Because some people think that you happy. And some people feel like if it was them, they would be satisfied and happy, and they couldn't tell them nothing about this life. Because if I could sing, if I could if I could do this, if I was you, I don't want to hear that no more because you're not me, and you don't know what's going on in life, and you don't know what the relationship is like with me and my immediate family. You don't know what the relationships are like with the friends that I've managed to not lose. You don't know what the relationships are like. You don't know what any of that looks like. You get what I'm saying? All you know is if I was you or how it would make you comfortable. If I don't. Mm. I'm saying that, and I use a lot of when we on air. I talk a lot about. I talk a lot in first person. Hello, life is good. Hello, how you doing? Glad to have you join the conversation. Um, I talk a lot about things in first person and I talk a lot about because we talk about relationships, we talk about women's health, we talk about entrepreneurship, all the things that come along with that, right? But it's so much easier to have the conversation, and I can address me all day. I'm not here to point a finger at nobody. I don't want you to make you feel like you got to do like I'm doing, or you have to. If you don't do this, then you're not A, B, and C. We won't have the capacity for that. Okay, this is not that type of judgment on here. I want you like we all judge in some capacity. Okay, that's why I always offer black gowns and black and gavels. Because folks be we judge everything. People judge people all the time. But I work very hard at acceptance, put it that way. And accepting people for who they are, where they are, what's going on in their life, and why they're doing it. I mean, again, I don't hang out with people who are committing crimes, crimes of morality, crimes in the physical, crimes in the spiritual. I don't get down. I just don't get down because I got other things to do, other things to be worried about than worry about the Thor tie over my shoulder. I got other things to stress about besides the level of morality that you are trying to impose upon me. You know what I'm saying? I can't do it. I cannot do it, and I'm not going to do it. I care about you wholeheartedly. Um, if I've acknowledged that in our friendship, our relationship, or the expectation of our growth, but what I cannot do is put neither you or myself in a position that is going to um end me up in jail because I'm not going to jail for nobody. I ain't doing it. And so I expect that you know this about me. I expect that these are things that you want to engage about me. You know what I'm saying? And the things you respect because you want me to respect things about you. And not just because like I'm going to give you the freedom to do all the things you do. Like my brother D, he is very how do we say? Um when he dealing with stuff, he like to deal with stuff on his own. You know, most Sagittarius be like, I got it. You know what I'm saying? He's not overly dependent on people. He walk in the capacity of a masculinity that makes him feel like, these are things that need to be taken care of. I'ma handle it. And then he does what it is that he needs to do. I know a lot of men that are that way. I know a lot of women who move in the capacity to understand, hey, listen, I got this to take care of, I got that to take care of, and I'm just gonna handle it. And when I get done, I'll get back to y'all. I know a lot of people who don't move like that also. Trying to understand how to it's a lot of responsibility managing relationships. Like seriously, trying to manage relationships and what that looks like. Oh, I need this thing to go. How to manage these relationships and what they look like. That ain't easy. That ain't easy. Do you know how many people I know? Like for real. Like I know your mom and them. I know I cannot go everywhere to be by everybody to do everything. Monetarily, I can't afford it. Like I don't have enough dollars in my soul bank account to always be somewhere that somebody is requiring of me because they're all doing something. In the same breath that they don't have the capacity to be here on my table. They don't have the capacity to, I don't know, advertise on blowradio.com. They don't have the capacity to dot dot dot. I mean, it's a list of things that they could do that they may or may not. The same thing applies. Like I know a lot of people, and I know a lot of people that know a lot of people, and I'm one of many. And being okay with that. We're talking about base relationships. Do I have some friends that are closer to me than that? Yep. I got friends that are closer to me than that don't even really fuck with me. But still I care for them in a capacity that still puts them in the space that you don't gotta fuck with me. I don't care. This is where we are. This is who you are to me. And sooner than later, we hope for resolve. That's where my mind is. hmm Chase is arguing with the dog next door that he can't even see. I'm just saying. Thank you very much. Come here, pumpkin. It's okay. Yeah, yeah. Mommy loves you. Good boy. Yeah. Good job. Thank you. Okay, sit down. Thank you so much. Y'all can always come get him. Always. You all not everybody, but some of y'all can. Self love. Like that's a thing that we started working on so late in life that when we started teaching our children that I think we overshot it, Joe. I think that we forgot that there has to be some type of balance. You get what I'm saying? Because you spend so much time, defending or whatever the case may be. You spend so much time fighting or offsetting. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. We spend so much time offsetting what that looks like. We spend so much time trying to create a scenario that is good for everybody. And the truth of the matter is sometimes it don't work like that. It just doesn't work like that. But in order for you to like make other people like be fulfilled, like you gotta be happy. I used to really be happy like all the time. There used to be simple things in life that I really enjoyed, like under all of the rest. And then there was divorce, and then there was death, and there was transition of life, and there was so many other um broken relationships and friendships and things, whatever, that were not the result of anything that I did. I was just in a position where I was, how do you say, a casualty of a lot of things. And sometimes the situation makes it what it is. It's ain't no repair for me. It's just ain't no repair. And but what I've learned in all of this is that we got to do better at granting grace and giving yourself permission to do all the things. You get what I'm saying? To feel okay with telling somebody that you care about that you fucking care about them. To be okay with telling somebody that you're attracted to that I'm attracted to you. Telling somebody or your friends or your family saying I'm sorry. I apologize. I messed up. I didn't intend for it to go like this. Instead, I hoped for this, and then this happened. Offering a worthy explanation, or even so much accepting the fact this happened, this is how it went, and things did not go the way that I intended. And I'm sorry if some of that hurt you or all of it hurt you. This was my intention or wasn't my intention. And at this point, all I can offer is an opportunity for rep for amend. Is that on the table? Because if it's not on the table, then what I can't do is keep trying to figure out how to make it right. Now, some people it's almost um psychosomatic to say, okay, I want this to be better. I want to do this. I'm trying to do something to make this better. I'm gonna do all this stuff. You might not, G. I'm a fixer. So I want to make things better. I want to make things right. I want to be happy though. And if making things right for somebody else makes me miserable, I'm not gonna be able to do it. I'm not gonna be able to do it if you until you've been. And I lean in when I say stuff like this so people can understand the severity of what I'm saying. Like I know you can hear me on the radio, you can hear me good. We're still live, blowradio.com. Live and Calm Wellness Services on Facebook, on my personal page, on Instagram, and blowradio.com group, like all the places and all the things. And I'm leaning in, so I'm gonna tell you this so you can understand, like legitimately understand what I'm saying. If you don't take the time to manage your happiness, you will spend the rest of your life fighting for your sanity. If you don't take time to create opportunities for happiness, you will spend the rest of your life trying to gain and or maintain your sanity. Don't nobody want to be crazy. I'm telling you now. Don't nobody want to be off put. Don't nobody want to be in a position where they're miserable. Nobody wants that. I don't care what you think. Not your friend, not your homegirl. Nobody wants that. Like we all want opportunity to be sad. Some people feel better when they just helping people. Some people just love helping people, and that's all they care about doing it, and not spending no time helping themselves. And then at the end of the day, be like, how am I without so much, and I do so much for other people? Well, you didn't take any time to prioritize anything that you needed. You always prioritize somebody else. That ain't gonna work, y'all. You see how that sun peeking through right here? Look at that. Look at that sun. Look at that sun. I'm just saying, it's out here. It's trying to do its thing. I ain't mad. Every week we had these conversations, and I'm glad next month we get to take a little break from digging so deep into ourselves, kinda digging so deep into having these types of girl, sir, ma'am, boy, quit playing. You gotta take care of yourself. You have to learn to take care of yourself. Go to your doctor's appointments. Don't skip out on your visits. Go to sleep, my nigga. Go to sleep. Please go to sleep. Just take a break. Because you deserve it. You deserve it. You deserve to be 100% your best self so that you can do and be all the dope shit your family and friends need. Like, you deserve that. And if you want to be smiling, you want to be a philanthropist, and philanthropy happens not just financially, just philanthropy happens in your giving. You know what I'm saying? And you can give of your time. You can give of your peace. You know what I'm saying? Do all the things that you need to do. Just remember to take care of you along the way. Okay? Yeah. Next week, right? Next week, we are in a position where next week starts the beginning of month March. Okay. March is Women's History Month. Okay. And every year I do my best to celebrate that. I try to have a panel of women. We all be in here chopping up, talking shit, doing the thing. You know what I'm saying? And that is the plan for the whole month of March. So for the month of March, if I called you personally, that's what's up. If I didn't call you personally, don't be mad. You get what I'm saying? We all had a little bit, a couple, two, three, 10 things to do. You get what I'm saying? And it's okay. Let me see. Is it in here? Is it in here? No. Let me see if it's in here. Is it here? Nope. Let's see. Um, it may be in here somewhere. We'll find it. If the, it all the things about women's health or women entrepreneurs, people that I admire, people that help to make me who I am, people that found opportunities to be the best version of ourselves, and we explore all of that, what that looks like. Uh, what that looks like from perspective of being a woman, for being a Black woman, from being a mother, for being a business owner, for being just all the things, right? All the things and what that looks like. And sometimes, let me find out where I can. Oh boy, I'm trying to find something. I think it may just be in the email. Did I download it? Nope. Okay, let me just go to the email. I think sometimes we forget that what that looks like and what it is that we need to be successful in these spaces. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Let's change this here to this. And so the month of March, I spend talking to sister girls and having conversations about their lives and what's going on with them. Sometimes we talk about business. Sometimes we talk about just how we surviving moment to moment in these opportunities to have to do all this work. You understand what I'm saying? Sometimes we talk about what it's like with the pressure on your shoulders and you trying to figure out all this relationship shit on air and or off air or on business or off business, trying to be a good example to your children, be a good example to your nieces and your nephews and all the things that come along with that. You get what I'm saying? Like, what does that look like and how do we move in a capacity that makes sense, and it's not always good. You get what I'm saying? Let me go here. I'm sorry, I'm trying to do it at the same time. So for the month of March, I'm going to be joined by quite a few women. Please stay tuned to social media for all of the posting and promotions. I'm collecting bios and pictures and stuff like that of women that I plan to talk to throughout the month. If you are a woman and you would like to be on the show anytime during the month of March, I'm inviting you to do so. At your leisure between the hours of 1 and 4 p.m. every Monday for the month of March. You can come to Calm Wellness Services, and we'll be in the back in the multi-purpose room where we are right now, and we'll sit around and we'll chop it up and we'll have some wine maybe or whatever it is we decide to do and chill and enjoy ourselves every Monday for the month of March And I'll talk to these ladies, give them opportunity to talk and be expressive on themselves, how they feeling, what's going on, how they managing life, how their health is, just some sister building, so we all stay on the same page, and understanding what our plans are for success and what that looks like and what it means that we need from one another. Let's see. I think that is it right there. I found it. Thank you. And what that looks like across the board. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes it's solid and sometimes it's not. You know what I mean? But what that looks like along the way is where we're going to get to. Okay, is where we're going to get to. Until then, if you have questions about being on the show anytime during the month of March, please feel free to give me a call, inbox me directly on Facebook, send me an email to iamjustpatrice@gmail.com. I appreciate that. Or just inbox me and we can chop it up. If you have questions, ask questions. If you want to advertise your business, let me throw this out here real quick though. If you are looking to advertise your business, or you got an event that's coming up, so you coming to participate in that, I'm gonna tell you right now, in order to promote your business, to promote an event, to promote, understand, to talk extensively, spend an extended amount of time on that particular promotion, is there's a fee associated with that. Okay, if you just coming on, we chopping it up and spending some time, and I'll mention who you are and where you from, and people can go find your stuff. I don't have no problem with that, none at all. But it is a radio station, but radio.com is still a viable station, and the promotions that go on there are the promotions that go on there. And in order to engage that and what that looks like, gotta pay marketing fees. So otherwise, just expect to come hang out, build with us, get to learn a little bit more, and we'll go from there. If you want to know what those fees are, and got a little extra time, you want to know what those fees are, then feel free to inbox me, and I will go over the details with you, our standard rate, and then the promo that I get to offer during this particular time. Yeah, it's 4 o'clock, y'all. Until next week, I just want y'all to know that I appreciate y'all hanging with me this day, every day that y'all here with me on Mondays or any other day that we are on. Shout out to Bobby Drake for joining the conversation on Instagram. Shout out to those of you who are feeling like you need to connect, you need to build, you need to grow, you need to take the time that you need to take for honoring yourself and to be available. And I know I talk a lot about two women, but men, this applies to y'all too. Take the time to love on yourself, right? Self love and creating your own happiness is a thing. You know what I'm saying? Love and happiness is a situation that we all enjoy to experience. And we all deserve to experience, is what I'm saying. Make it happen. Captain. Until next week, y'all remember to breathe. Yeah? I holla. No puedo dejar de sentir una especial de manera de usted. Sometimes it's hard to explain how you feel when your troubles are weighing you down. And it's hard to accept that the world has your back when you cry and there's no one around. But it's okay, girl, to take a day, girl, to regroup and to relax your mind. I know your pain, girl. Trust when I say, girl, that tomorrow is gonna be alright. Breathe. This should be my jam. Nobody said it'd be easy. You're working hard to take care of your baby. And the way the world's set up, even when you make it up, you got to keep it moving on. But it's okay, girl. Take a day, girl, to regroup and to relax your mind. I know your pain, girl. Trust when I say, girl, that tomorrow is gonna be alright. Just breathe. Just breathe. Lay your troubles down. When you drama, makes me wanna. I know you're tired of stressing with the world on your shoulders. Breathe in, breathe out, let it go. I know you're tired of stressing. No, yeah. Breathe in, breathe out, let it go. 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 Hey. Let your trust Let him down, G. Chill out, babies. Until next week.